Here we go. Welcome to Crypt the Necrodancer.
Thank you.
Sure. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like what you've done with the place.
Yeah, the graphical style looks pretty nice. I mean, it's like your typical indie game, pretty much. But
yeah, pixels.
yeah, pretty much. And this is your main area. So you've got, this is like your hub. They call it the lobby, I guess. And up here is where you can buy all your stuffs.
Hello.
And all of this is your permanent buy stuff.
Hi.
But anyway, we can jump into the first zone here. There's lots of different modes in this game and characters and whatnot that you can play with, but yeah, so let's go to the first zone. And as you can probably tell right away, it's a rhythm game.
What?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
So
I
like,
thought this was a roguelike.
yeah, like it's really hard to talk and play this game at the same
Yeah, I
time.
bet. That's
But,
why I'm having you steer the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, the monkey gotcha.
Yeah, he did. But so yeah, like how it works is I'm using a controller right now, but I'm using the face buttons, the A, B, X, Y, and you use that to control where you're going. And you basically use those buttons for everything. One second, I'm going to turn the volume down a bit here so it's a little easier to hear. Alright. So yeah, you just press those buttons to the beat of the game, and basically doing well, all it does is increase your coin multiplier. But yeah, so there's weapons that you pick up and whatnot. I guess I just got a whip, so I'm destroying these guys somehow. And then there's shops.
Dude, I love that the shopkeeper sings the song.
Yeah, it's really awesome. So I can get this torch here, which will help me see further. I haven't killed the shopkeeper yet.
I tried to, and he has a lot of health, and he is very strong. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Don't.
Oh, man. So yeah, he is hard, isn't he? Alright, let's try this again here. Okay. So, yeah, so like, there's 3 levels per area, and then after that there's a final boss battle. There's a mini-boss for each area, and then after that there's the final boss, big one, that has like its own song and whatnot. The music's pretty good for this game. I mean, it kind of has to be for a music-based game, but
Right.
the music's pretty decent.
It's like, I like the second level of this area.
Yeah.
I like that it like jumps up in speed a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. The tempo is definitely like help make it more difficult and whatnot. There's like one boss where there's like sections where the music just completely stops for like a part. Like it's not like a steady beat. It's like a syncopated beat, and so like it really threw me off.
Right.
I just died right away.
Actually, that's one of the, I guess, I've only played a little bit of this, but one of the problems I have with it is starting over, and you kind of have to work through this again.
Yeah.
Which is something that all games like this kind of have, I guess, but it's kind of made worse by the fact that you can't move freely, you have to move on the beat.
Yeah. Yeah, that definitely is something that makes it feel like really restricted and like less freedom of movement, and it's like it's hard to get used to, and it's really restrictive. It feels like how you have to like you have to have a lot of patience to play this game because you can like pretty much only move on the beats.
Right. But that's kind of the point.
Yeah, it is the point. Yeah, it's what sets it apart from other roguelikes. But if you don't like the concept, then there's plenty of other roguelikes out there that you could pick up and probably enjoy more than you'd enjoy this one.
Like Spelunky.
Yeah, Spelunky's one. There's another one that reminds me a lot of this one called Rogue Legacy. Have you ever played that one?
Yes, I love Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, that is a very good one. It reminds me of this in a lot of ways. A lot of the items, the way the items work, and like the upgrades and whatnot, how those work.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you get diamonds while you're playing, and the diamonds are what carry across multiple playthroughs.
Right.
So yeah, diamonds are like
forever.
Yeah, forever. And then gold is temporary for just the game that you're currently playing.
Oh my.
So yeah, this is a boss right here. I just killed him. But yeah, each enemy moves differently. Oops. Oh boy. Yeah, there's trap doors and everything.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it's overall pretty typical roguelike affair. I mean, its main draw is just basically that it's the whole rhythm game type deal.
But it's cool how, like, each enemy has a certain tell. Like the skeleton will put up his hands when he's about to attack, so you know not to move where he's gonna move.
Yeah, they definitely found like intuitive ways of getting the whole concept to work around this whole rhythm mechanic pretty well.
Right.
They pulled it off pretty well. And then there's secret areas and everything, like your good old roguelike. Let me see if this'll... No? Oh, sweet. Okay. So yeah, that was a secret area right there. You get to destroy these walls with your shovel.
That's the part that doesn't... That's the part I haven't clicked with yet, where it's like, if you try to click through a wall and you can't, then it kind of ruins your multiplier, but there's not really any reason.
Oh no. Yeah, this game's hard. But yeah.
Yep.
Like it just
doesn't seem like.
But
like sometimes you find hidden areas and stuff, but other than that, it seems like there's not really a reason to go around.
Yeah.
Digging through.
Yeah, that's true. Like a lot of the secrets you can see without having to dig very much.
Right.
I mean, there's like some areas that you can find, like right there. There's the bats.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. With the treasure chest.
Ooh, obsidian whip. And it's just, I don't know, it's got kind of that one more try kind of thing going on, where it's like, well, I screwed up, but next time maybe I won't make the same mistake. Yeah,
it's got a lot of the appeal that any other roguelike will have, basically. But yeah, if you're into rhythm games, then this will be right up your alley if you like roguelikes. But I mean, it doesn't have a lot to offer other than the whole rhythm concept in comparison to other roguelikes.
True.
That's
like,
probably,
I don't think it doesn't
ahead.
really distinguish itself visually, I don't feel like.
Yeah,
like it doesn't really have its own flavor to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's got some creativity going on, but it's not like Rogue Legacy was really cool because it was just like cute Castlevania.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It's like
just kind of pixely, pretty much.
Yeah, like RPG.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Classic.
I don't think it looks.
type.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad or anything.
Yeah, not at all. Just nothing new for the genre.
But you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, not too bad.
I don't think
it takes a little getting used to, and then like this is the easy level too. So later on, they make sure to punish you quite a bit if you make one mistake. And the rhythm mechanic makes sure that you're always quick on your feet. You always have to think ahead.
Right.
What were you gonna say?
You've gotten through like some of the Zone 2, right?
Yep, I just got to Zone 2. Yeah.
You run into the mimic. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, boss right away.
Nailed it. In Zone 2, there's like a mimic, and I haven't figured out the strategy on how to.
Yeah, me neither. That one's a tough one.
Because they kind of mirror what you do.
Yeah.
So it's hard to.
I guess that is one way that this one kind of sets it apart from the other ones, is the whole strategy mechanic of it. How each enemy has its own movement, and like it's more of strategy than it is like an action deal.
Right. I feel like you could probably beat this whole game with the default
definitely.
equipment if you really wanted to, because there's a way to fight every enemy where you're not like, but it's hard because you're always moving.
Yep.
But actually, I think one of the smart things they do is they don't really punish you for screwing up the beat beyond losing your multiplier.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's not too bad. If you miss the beat, like I am right now.
Right.
Got a glass weapon. Oh yeah, the glass weapons are kind of cool. How they, how if you get damaged once, they break, but they're usually more powerful than the generic weapons. And then I died again.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it does happen a lot in this one. It happens a lot in roguelikes in general. But so we got our stores here that we can spend our gems on for permanent unlocks.
Yeah, and you don't take the gems with you, which is interesting.
Yeah. Like as soon as you start another game, your gems are gone. So yeah.
So they encourage you to spend them.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of different areas. These are like other items that you can get for gold while you're playing. And then you've got these ones, which are like permanent upgrades, basically. And you've got these ones, which are more items that show up in chests. And then you've got a bunch of different modes here. And there's lots of different characters too, and some of the characters change up the playstyle, which is pretty cool as well. Like, we've got the Bard here, who, if you look, he doesn't have any beats at all. So it, like, really changes up the gameplay. Yeah, quite a bit. Which is pretty interesting.
I don't think I have... I just have the Bard, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, there's quite a bit to this game, too. And then there's practice modes if you want to practice, and a level editor in case you want to make your own levels. I'm not really into that whole thing, but... And then another draw of this game that I've heard quite a few people get pretty excited about is you can upload your own music, so let's see if this works. Yeah, if you want to listen to some Mega Man music while you're playing. And just get destroyed because the beat's way too fast.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried that yet because it scares me.
Does it?
Like, yeah, I don't know if I could handle that.
Yeah, like, it's not... You can't really tell, like, how hard the song's gonna be. I mean, you just upload it, render it, and hope for the best. Cross your fingers, pretty much. So yeah, this is the second zone, and it's quite a bit harder. Got armadillos that'll roll at you. Mushrooms that'll spore you.
Yep. Yeah, I get to this point in all these types of games where I get to, like, the third world, where it's just, like, the game gets serious, and then I just, like, I can't deal, and I go find a different one of these.
Yeah.
Aww.
So roguelikes aren't really your thing?
Well,
like, for long periods of time?
Yeah, like Rogue Legacy I played all the way through because I loved it, and Binding of Isaac I love, and I play that a ton.
Okay, yeah.
But
like your typical roguelike affairs, just pick up and play type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
there are
like...
games. Yeah, I tend to drop them for a while and then come back to them.
Yeah.
Play some more of them.
Like, I feel like they would be really good mobile games, which is a very good market for them.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a. I'm glad this has kind of become this little micro genre where people can build a whole game around, like, it's one of those, but there's a rhythm to it or something like that. Where it's just like
now roguelikes are like their entire own genre.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it seems to be like a very big part of the indie market right now is roguelikes.
Yep, definitely. Ooh, what is that?
I don't know, but it killed me. Some witch thing.
I don't think I've run into one of those.
Well, yeah, it's overall pretty good, but I mean, it doesn't offer a whole lot that a regular roguelike would offer you, but
it's not gonna blow your mind, but
yeah, it's definitely
fun.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah,
just not
I like it.
Great or amazing.
There's also local co-op, which we are not prepared to.
Yeah, I've not tried it. I'm sure it would be interesting, to say the least, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your buddy's not on the beat, and it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, that would suck. We've got the janitor over here.
Get rid of items.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah, there's not a lot to it, but it's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
I like it.
Yeah. Slightly above average.
In stores now.
Yeah, there's actually a story to it too, so like after you finish each zone, there's a little story snippet. I mean, it's not really like it's a
little
Elder Scrolls or Fallout.
Yeah,
or
it's a little
Final
low
Fantasy, but there's something there to hold you over, give you a little more incentive to beat each zone. But
yeah,
so yeah,
it makes it feel like you're playing through a game instead of just like here's level 18.
Yep.
Because they're all randomly generated, right?
Yep. That's the roguelike part of it.
Yep.
Completely random every time.
I say we go until you die.
Yeah, sounds good. And then there's like these shrine things which are pretty interesting too. I mean, you see these in roguelikes where you get an item, but you get to choose a good item, but then they punish you for it, basically.
Yeah. Did you play Risk of Rain?
Yes, I have played that quite a bit. Yeah, the item system reminds me of that a lot too, yeah.
Yeah, and that's another one I really like.
Yeah, that is a good one. That one's more like a shooter type thing too.
Yeah.
Sets that one apart a little bit. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of like, basically, combination of all the roguelikes they have on the market right now.
Yeah. I still think. Well, I love Binding of Isaac, but I think Spelunky is like kind of the pinnacle from. Oh.
Stupid boss. Spelunky is the pinnacle of indie games or roguelikes.
It's like this. It's so pure. It's just like.
Yeah.
It feels like every other game is kind of iterating on what it does, but it probably didn't come out first, so that's probably not true. But it kind of feels like it does what you would need it to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Spelunky's a really good one. That's for sure. One of the first ones too. I remember back when that was like free. When that was just like a freeware type deal.
Great multiplayer.
Yeah,
I think these games they handle multiplayer really well.
Yeah, they do.
They're
like simple enough so that you can just throw another player in there.
Right, and everything explodes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's pretty good.
Alright. I agree. Thanks for watching.